Upstairs, Nichole Berlie is standing by at the big board and the touch screen, as we call it, to bring us the latest up there. Hi, Nichole.
Hi, Joe. That's right. Taking a look at the big board here. Now, I just wanted to zoom in on something because we see Joe Biden with 119, President Trump with 92. Nebraska has been called with 5 electoral votes. Actually, though, all 5 of those votes have not been allocated to President Trump. Now, if we zoom in on this, Nebraska actually, although it's showing red, Nebraska, the way they do it, they're like Maine. So 2 of the electoral votes will go to the state's popular vote winner. In this case, that is President Donald Trump. However, they also split it up by congressional districts in both Nebraska and in Maine. So in Maine, there are 2. In Nebraska, there are 3. That's how they get the 5 total votes. So it is possible that Nebraska's 2nd congressional district, which includes the city of Omaha, will go to Mr. Biden. Well, you ask, well, why is that? It actually happened in 2008. Barack Obama, although the state was red, Barack Obama actually got that 2nd congressional district vote in Nebraska, which happens to be my home state. That's why I know so much about that. We'll zoom out there. So I just wanted to let you know that all 5 of Nebraska's electoral votes have not yet been allocated to President Trump, if you're wondering why the numbers aren't quite adding up. But let's zoom in on Florida. We want to take a closer look at Florida, which is obviously a very close state. As of right now, the AP is reporting 93% of precincts are reporting. So as of right now, the majority of this state is red. Why you're not seeing it in red is because it has not officially been called. But as of right now, with 93% of precincts reporting, we have Donald Trump with 51%, Joe Biden with 47%. But let's zoom in on a few of the counties just to give you a better example. So we'll zoom in on Marion County, where we have 100% of precincts reporting. That area obviously going for President Trump, 62%. But let's take a look at Miami-Dade. They have 92% of precincts reporting. That one, as of right now, looks to be going to Mr. Joe Biden. We'll take a look at Lake County, though, which is more in the middle of the state. That also is heavily for Donald Trump, with 100% of precincts reporting there. And we'll also take a look at Palm Beach. Again, we're going back and forth. This is Joe Biden, 95% of precincts reporting, 56% going to Joe Biden there, 43% to Donald Trump. We can take a look at Pinellas. I know our reporter was on the ground there, 100% of precincts reporting. And look at how close that is, 49.6% to 49.4%. Very close there in Pinellas. Now let's take a look at Broward County. Right here, blue county going for Joe Biden, 64%. We can take a look at Sumter, which is a red, going for President Trump, 67% to Joe Biden's only 31%, and that's with 100% of precincts reporting. Now Collier also going for President Trump at 62%, 37% for Joe Biden. That's with 97% of precincts reporting. So again, I can tell you the majority of Florida right now is red. We do have the pockets of blue, but as of right now, the state has yet to be called because it's so close. We have 93% of precincts reporting. And look at this, it's still very close, but as of right now, Donald Trump on top, Joe Biden with 47%. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right.